In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a flaming lion. So without any further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so let's begin. So I'm just going to click on import, click on photo library, and so let's just pick this file image first. Let's click on the file image first. So click on it and click add. So I'm just going to change the cropping. Click right here, click on cropping. I'm going to extend this part a bit. I'm also going to make this part even higher. Click on done. So let's fade the background with black. So we click right here, click here, click on empty layer, done. Take it to the bottom, click right here and fill. So we want it to be black, so we click here and then black. Okay, now let's click on done. Now let's go ahead and import our lion. So we click here, we'll click on the top layer, click right here, photo layer and photo library. So this is the lion we're going to be using. So click on it, click on add. Alright, so click on done. And one thing we want to do is to isolate the lion from this boring background. So let's click right here, scroll to the side, and we're going to use the lasso selection tool. So the lasso tool is pretty straightforward. Just select an area like this. Once done, you click on mode. As you can see, we have this add icon, which means we want to add to the selection. So we can add to it like so. So just do this. You don't need to be super perfect because we are going to refine it later. So let me just go through this. Like so. Really easy, huh? And this is how it is, as easy as that. Now let's go ahead and refine these edges because this selection looks very rough. So to refine the edge, you click right here, click on refine edge. So here's the refine edge. Now you can brush at the corners. I think I'll make the brush a bit bigger. Done. Brush at the corners like so. Okay, so you just do that around at the side. Okay, I guess we are not done with this selection. So let's click right here and then we can click on this part and click on extract. Alright, so we have succeeded in removing the background of the lion image. So let us deselect the selection, click on deselect. So what we want to do, we want to apply some colors to this lion. But before we do that, let's take a reference color from our flame image. So we click right here. Let's first of all turn off this icon. Let's click right here and add an empty layer. Done. We want 4 colors from this flame, and we are going to do that according to their values, to the brightness. So let's click here, click over here, and then brush. So make the brush size, flow, and opacity 100%. So I think I'm going to keep the size at this point. So what we want to do, we want to sample the brightest part, and I think that will be this yellow. So we click on our color, click on color picker right here, click on it and select the yellow. So once selected, you can just paint it right here. We are in a new layer. This is an empty layer, don't paint it on the fire layer, just paint it on an empty layer. So now what we want to pick again, the second to the brightest. So I'm going to click right here, and I think this will be it. So done, and I'm going to brush it right here as well. Now let's go for a bit darker tone. So we click right here again. Maybe this one. Yeah. So paint it right here. And now let's go for the darkest. I think the darkest is black, but let's not use black. Let's use something close to think color from here. All right. Okay. Now that we are done in picking the colors, now let's go apply it to the lion. So we click right here. Let's take it at the top. So we turn on the lion layer. Now we click on back the lion, click right here, and then select pixels. Okay, this is where the fun begins. So we click on FX, click on stylize, and then gradient map. Okay, so we're going to click on this white color and we'll replace it with the brightest of our sample. All right, next we click on this one and we do it as follows. Okay, we click on this one, select this one. All right, we click right here, then we select the darkest. Okay, now you can play with the gamma, so you can click right on this gamma. You can see which one you like best. I think I'll make it a bit brighter, like so. All right, so I'm going to click on done. I think there's an error here, so let us undo that. Sometimes the error happens because the image size is too big, so let us reduce the image size. So image size, make this one 1500. Done. Okay, now let's go back and select pixels again. Click right here, select pixels. So let's go back to gradient map. Gradient map. Okay, now let's click on done. So everything is perfect. Now let's deselect the selection. So we click right here and then deselect. So we no longer need this layer, so we can just delete it. Thank you very much. So now let's make a duplicate so as we can have a backup. Duplicate layer, done. We'll put it at the bottom. So coming back to this image, we click right here and transform. Think, make it a bit smaller like so. Think this one is cool enough. Okay, click on done, and we're going to click right here and set the blend mode. Click on blend mode to screen. Yeah, so now what we want to do, we want to duplicate it. Click here again, click right here, duplicate. Okay, and do the same thing again. We click right here, we duplicate, done, but this time we'll set it in blend mode to normal. So this is, in this case now we're going to use the eraser tool. So click here and then click on eraser. So click on the brush, make everything 100 except the hardness. Now we can brush, can just erase this part right here. Okay, we just need only the face to appear because that's the part we want to clear. So just erase the corners, the hairs at the corners. And make sure we have only the hair. So let's see what blend mode can give us in this case. So we'll click right here, blend mode, let's change it to overlay. Overlay, let's try and reduce the opacity. Let's see. Okay, overlay works really fine. Does it? Or let's put it back at normal and reduce the opacity. Okay, let's take this one, and now take a look at this part right here. There's no fire there, there's no flame, so let's add a flame there. So go back here, we click on this flame. Once done, we click right here, click on lasso selection tool, and just select around where you want to take a sample from. Let's feather it. Click right here, click on feather, done, and let's deselect it. So click here and then deselect. So now we click here and transform. Oops, we didn't even make a copy. So let's go back, click right here, click here and then layer from selection, done. So now we can go back here, then before we click on deselect. So now we click here and transform. So put it right here. I think this one will work. So we click done and change the blend mode. This time we're going to use lighting. So this is the before and here's the after. So yeah, now let us add overlay. So we'll click here, we'll click right here, add a photo layer, photo library, and click on this fire particles. So click on add. I think I'm going to make it this bigger, put it right here, done, and set the blend mode, to screen. Okay, I think we're going to erase it from this part. So click on eraser to erase from the face. We don't want any distraction there. So I think there are some sharp edges at the side, so let us erase that. Let's click right here. Yes, erase this sharp. Okay, so let's duplicate the particle layer again. This is the particle layer. Click right here, duplicate. Let's click on transform. I'm going to flip it and put it at the side. Click on done, and there you have it. You can go ahead, play with some of the colors and adjustments until you got something of your own taste. But I'm going to stop here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.